This is what I mean. This is what I mean.
If ever the nigga tries to fight me, I'm not gonna fight the nigga for you. I'm fighting the nigga to defend myself.
Very pitbull in Twana. Like the pitbull in one from Ferrati, I'm gonna jump.
Guys.
What? You vying with your mate. There's this expectation that you need to protect her because you're a cheater.
Yo, my woman. How long is this relationship first?
Damn, you guys are asking me personal questions, but let me see. What's my go-to? Crimpy or
Crimpy?
What the fuck is that? It's when like the man's genital is covered in the and it's a missionary, so the angle of the camera is like from the top like a drone, and then you can see it. Yeah, that shit gets me there, dog. Or what it do, ladies and gents? Welcome to another click. A click. Yeah, let's do that again. Welcome to another click. Banger episode of your favorite YouTube show. It is the Virile Lounge, and I am your host, holding it down from now until the end. My name is Marcus the Mannequin, the Fresh Prince of everything nice and everything else you love to like. And if that's too long for you, you can just call me the most beautiful man in the world. I know what's missing. I know, don't tell me. Kia. Again, out there dating or buying natural hair product. I don't know why she's not here. Episode number smang. But anyway, ladies and gents, thank you so much for tuning in. Do subscribe, do like, click the notification button. I know it sounds like I'm not breathing, but I'm trying to do this, ladies and gents. It was a moment, guys. Anyway, my guest for today is the man behind the show. You know how he and I are the faces of the show? We are kind of like the stars of the show. There's somebody holding the light on top. Ladies and gents, so show some love to the one and only, our director and our producer. Ladies and gents, give it up for Zuko Nyaza.
Okay, it's fine.
Shawty telling me she wanna go far. She won't give me up for 24 hours. Cameras rolling, popping funny on your scars. Phantom ghosting, I don't know about who you are. Shawty telling me she wanna go far. She won't give me up for 24 hours. Cameras rolling, popping funny on your scars. Phantom ghosting, I don't know about who you are.
Ladies, gentlemen, non-binary, other, whatever you identify, this is a moment. The man behind the camera is in front of the camera. We're just here to chop it up. We've got some news for you. We're expanding and we're about to unlock some chakras. But the man himself is going to tell you about it, Zuko. What it do, dog?
Well, first of all, I wanna excuse myself, like the Virile Lounge gods, ne? For every time I'm about to step in front of the camera, like every day. Because like this is the second time I figure. And another problem is that introduces dog.
That's your name, though.
Nah, I deleted it, dog.
It's on your ID.
I'm now Zuko, guys. Like,
Zuko.
Yeah, just Zuko.
Kanye,
Yay.
Nah, not even that. Like, I wanna be like the Michelangelo of media. No one knows his surname, everyone just like Michelangelo, and everyone has a picture of his face. So yeah, I'm Zuko.
Yo.
Disney.
Yo. Yeah.
What?
I feel it. Also Disney, right?
Mm.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. Dog, fist pump, you know we do the fist pump.
Shit.
Thank you for coming, but you're always here, but I'll just thank you anyway.
Yeah.
For coming in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So today it's a get to know Zuko before he tells us and drops the bomb on us. Bro,
Yeah.
I know you,
I know you too, man.
but the folks at home don't know you. So I'm gonna take it back, way back to when I met you, and I think we were in high school about to go to varsity or something like that. So take me back to a couple of years ago. You just finished matric and you're about to make the decision of what you're gonna do with the rest of your life.
Yo, in high school, I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life, man. I was like going where the wind is blowing me and stuff like that. Although I feel like my media background comes very much from my father, because if you all didn't know, my father does print. He's like an editor for a company, newspaper company, and he's been there since like I was born and stuff. So my father's a writer and whatnot. So he inspired me in terms of that. And he reads a lot of books. So I remember one time I came across a book that had information about how the media works and what type of cameras they use and stuff like that. And I think that was like one of my first books that I've read and finished. And I was like, whoa, this right here, this shit right here.
This is it.
This is it. Yeah, and then went to some school. That school is gag.
Some school. He hates it, bro.
Gag, guys. Yeah, but anyways, I don't want to say the name in case bang suwa, you know. Yeah, I went to that school. And yeah, I think it was after I graduated. When I graduated, I wasn't doing much with my life and whatnot, and it stressed me so much because like I was always in a circle ever since crèche, primary, high school and shit like that.
Like a circle of friends.
Yeah, circle of friends. And when I was done with school, like I was alone, like nobody calling and shit like that. And when you're alone, you think about real shit. Like you think about what you're gonna do with your life and whatnot. So I just didn't wanna see myself at the corner store every day. Like I didn't see myself doing that. And so I was like, man, what the fuck, let me start one of the ideas I have, like the most simple and quickest one, you know. And yeah, I started the show.
This one, guys.
Yeah, and
this one
highlighted my boy because I knew he was interested in presenting. I think there was this show, you were a top 3 presenter.
Top 8, yeah.
Top 8, yeah. It could have been 3 though.
It was 8, unfortunately. They didn't like me like that.
Yeah, so yeah, he went there and shit like that. And I think, yeah, we started being friends since then. But then we were friends before, like maybe early.
We did a movie together, dog.
Snap.
We did a movie.
Yeah, we did a movie.
Yeah.
But that movie's trash. Let's be honest with that.
I put it in my CV though, because I feel like a journey is a journey, whether you like
it or not.
a
journey is a journey, yeah.
But you spoke about your dad doing print, right? And that's where the origin of wanting to do media comes from. But now your dad does print. How did you say, nah, I'm going to do visuals, I'm going to do film, I want to do TV?
Well, I feel like at some stage I accepted that I'm not as smart as my dad, man. Like, my dad is like the smartest guy I ever knew, guys. Like, that guy would help me with every homework. Like, he like, anything I want to ask, I can ask that guy. So I feel like at some point, like, because it was so much pressure on me, because the more I got older, because now I wouldn't say I was failing, but I wasn't getting distinctions as well. I was hella average. So a lot a lot of people would put pressure on me, especially when I go at home, like Eastern Cape, where he was born and raised. A lot of people will be like, "I will not fuse the time I like," and stuff like that. So I knew deep down writing and stuff, nah. Although I'm trying to write and I'm trying to catch up to my dad. Yeah,
crazy. Actually,
and also, like, when I was a kid, I always knew I'm gonna be in the entertainment space. I just didn't know what, but I always knew. Yeah.
I know, dog. It's this question is crazy because of like how none of us expected COVID to happen. Like, if you ask someone 5 years ago, what's your 5-year plan? Nobody would have said, hey, in 5 years' time, we're going to meet before it. But I'm going to ask you, in 5 years' time, where do you see yourself, or where do you want to see yourself going with what you're doing already?
Yo, I haven't looked as close as 5 years. I'm looking at like 20.
Okay, so let's go 20.
I just want to build a studio like a videography studio, like so big, bigger than Hollywood, in my home country.
Like Tyler Perry vibes.
Yeah, could be even behind there. Like if you know I live like like just here, there. That's where 20, 40 years. Yeah.
Alright, cool, dog. I'm trying to find the questions because I feel like I don't want to ask too many questions and give off because I know you, because you and I, we talk a lot, but I just want to know, you spoke about how the show came about, how it was an idea that you had in varsity, and then you hit me up and we did the whole thing. What did the show actually do for you? What did it do for your self-esteem? Like, what changed since we started doing this whole thing?
Well, I won't lie.
Got more ass.
Oh shit.
You won't lie.
Okay.
I won't lie, like I sort of like zoned out. I forgot the first part of your question.
I'm saying, like, what did the show do for you? Like, ever since we started, like ever since
ever since we started,
IV Presents started, Virile Lounge.
I'd say it taught me a lot about myself. Like there was a lot of dark elements that I didn't like about myself, and I had to be real with myself. And also it made me realize the importance of time in terms of a week, because like we used to, well, when it was active, I don't know now, we used to release episodes every Sunday, so every 7 days. So it made me realize the importance of a week, and it helped me be disciplined and have like push motivation. There, it made me push a lot. It made me believe in myself a lot. Yeah, man, it just took me out of the dark. And also all those times when I was editing, because most of the time I'd be alone, it would make me think about all my problems and all my issues and how to go about in solving them. So it was sort of like therapeutic. Did I pronounce that properly?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a lot of growth, man, and stuff. And if anything, I feel like I appreciate everyone that came along on this journey, like from my mother for allowing us to use this place. Like my mom, guys, this board, she doesn't mess with it, man. But she allowed me to stick it here forever. And shout out to my dad for the transport, you and Gia, Magazi, like, if anything, like, I saw a lot of growth in you and Gia and stuff like that, and that was very inspirational to me. And yeah, even y'all, man, the people who watch the show and jalo, like, y'all don't have to, like, ni buy data, ni mini Wi-Fi, yabumaki, sama officini, like, there, so, like, it made me blossom. Yeah, and what about you, man?
What it did for me, like, it took me, like you said, before we started, I didn't have a platform where I was exclusively doing this, right? I went to that competition on that show, made top 8, and then there was that, and then I took a whole year of working, because I worked as a waiter, and I was just so solely focused on money. And then 2019 came, I was in a very weird space, I was in a very toxic mindset of my own. Relationships were not working out, and then you came and you're like, dog, let's do this. And I remember when you came to me, I was in a very dark place. So I would say it also saved me, because it allowed me to like express this given talent that because I only got training literally after I started doing it. Like I remember the first time I did it, I just asked my mom, I was like, listen, just stand there, grab a phone, record me, and bah, I started doing my links and everything, and then we put it online, and it started catching traction, and then that's how that show was like, yo, come through for auditions and whatnot. So the show actually gave me a safe space to do this, to be myself, to like build my confidence, and yeah, just give, because if you don't give your talents, literally you're gonna die with talent, and you don't want that, because you're literally here to give away. It's your gift, you need to give it to people. So for me, I've grown, man. if you guys go back to the first few episodes, you can see even my presenting has changed. Like, I used to clap, I used to move around a lot. Because, you know, the first time you're doing this, you try to overcompensate, you try to perform. Now I'm more still because I understand, you know, what the camera does, like how focused it is and how slight movement makes the biggest difference. You know, I understand myself better as a person. And, yeah, man, it's...
So don't you cringe when you watch yourself, though?
I've never watched myself.
You've never?
Okay, I have.
So all those times you lied?
No, I have. Actually, I have.
How do you feel when you watch yourself? Because I know how I feel when I edit myself, not even watch.
When other people watch it, they watch for entertainment, for laughs, for edutainment or whatever. When I watch it, it's critique. I'm like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have moved so much. I shouldn't have clapped so much. So it's like I'm writing an exam during this, and then afterwards I get the corrections, and I'm like, oh snap, oh damn, you know, type of thing. Cool. So. And then I know that next show, this is how I do it. But yeah, it's also made me better with like improv because I feel like I'm fucking dope with improvisations. But I make so many mistakes that people don't pick up that I see them like, oh my God, I wasn't supposed to say that day like that. And the next person doesn't see, it's like, oh, that link was dope. And I'm just like, you don't even know. You know, those type of things. Yeah,
I get it.
It's been amazing. It's been great. Ntwana, let's get to spin the bottle. You know how we do things. You came up with this game, Ntwana.
Yeah, man.
You have to swear though. Gee, come on, say chief. Put you on
the oath. I don't like swearing.
My man, we are avoiding lies. You know how we do this, bro. I, Marcus.
I, Zuko.
Swear to tell the truth.
I swear to tell the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And
so God help me.
So help me God.
Let's get it. Spin the bottle. Be rough, but gentle. Bro, wait, did you sign the last time? You didn't,
Nah.
Today you're doing it.
I don't see the reason to, though.
I don't see why not. Do it.
Perfect.
This segment is brought to you by Lamula.
Fighting.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Fighting for women versus fighting for your woman. I think I came up with this.
Yeah, I don't know. I hardly came up with any of these topics.
I think I saw this on Twitter and I was like...
Fighting for a woman versus fighting for your woman. It's very sensitive considering the fact that we live in such a high-stated country when it comes to GBV and rape and stuff like that. So we are in a very weird place as a country because we all play a part in what's happening, but now there aren't viable solutions because it's a lot of isolations. It's a lot of men are this, it's a lot of women are this, it's a lot of this and this. And where do you stand, bro? Like, where do you stand in terms of like, how are you a man to the woman around you, and yeah, maybe to your woman, if you call.
Thing is, I got that topic in a different manner than you. Yeah.
How did you understand it?
Because I understood it in the sense that if ever you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship and or you think you're in a relationship.
Because it happens.
Yeah, it happens. And then a random nigga just pulls through and wants to fight with this hand because apparently she's cheating with you. Or maybe like there's this dynamic of fighting. I feel like what I got from this was that versus a robber breaking in and fighting for...
But ultimately, KGBV, because that person who comes in is going to murder your woman.
Oh, murder me.
So where do you stand? Are you the type to be like every man for themselves? Or do you
women and men for themselves?
Yeah, do you take the responsibility to be like, I'm a man, I need to protect women in my life?
Thing is, I feel like if the nigga would fight the woman, I'd try de-escalate the whole situation, like pour water into the fire.
This is a woman, not your woman, right?
Yeah, this is a woman.
Yeah.
But if the nigga comes and fights me, and I wish you pay attention to this in case this scenario happens in the future, whoever you are. If ever the nigga tries to fight me, I'm not gonna fight the nigga for you. I'm fighting the nigga to defend myself. Ha. Ha.
Ooh, you defending your ego, boy.
Yeah.
So it's not about women. It's not about like defending.
I will never
women.
fight for a woman. Or maybe I felt some form like what we had was tarnished, or I believe it was something ideal. They say she fucked it up.
So what if it's okay?
I think there's a woman and your woman. So
Yeah.
what about you, like your woman then?
I'd fight for my woman.
Oh, obviously defend her, right?
Yeah, I would defend my woman.
I'm going back to that.
Mm.
A woman. Let's say your neighbor is getting clapped by her mans, and you are there, corner. Let's say it's afternoon. Other people are at work. You are up here. You editing, and you just say, "Yo, help! What?" In that scenario, how do you navigate? Like, be honest.
Yeah. You know, it's tricky though, because in a sense that some people, the more you try to get involved, like you could get involved and stop the fights or whatever is happening, but in Lini it could get worse.
Because you got involved, or
Also that.
Like that anger carries on to when we're in private, and sometimes the thing whereby, who was it? Was it you? Oh, somebody, like yesterday someone was telling me Hori, they witnessed a woman getting beaten up by a man, and she stopped the man from getting involved because I'm tired.
it wasn't me though.
Yeah, someone told me that yesterday, and I felt like that's like it's such an awkward position to witness such happen. You know, it's very awkward.
Javi, what you
Yeah,
think?
like I kind of witnessed something like that. Like I've seen like a gent beat up his girl for cheating and stuff like that. And like I was playing with the gents, and you know, we tried to stepping up as men, but that nigga had a knife, so it was like.
How many were you?
We were like 3, but it was a huge ass knife. It was that knife you can throw around, you know. So it was that knife you can throw around. So yeah, it was very tricky. But like, you know, we tried to throw stones and stuff like that until someone came. He was like fighting the girl outside his like house or something like that. He was fighting her because she was cheating. So. Yeah, but sometimes getting involved, you can get like hurt yourself, and then that person is like, why did you get involved? The person you were trying to defend is like, why are you getting involved? And like that time you're in the hospital, like, what do you mean, bitch?
In ICU, bruh.
It's such a awkward.
So it's sensitive.
Yeah,
it's
and then you get involved, and then they fix shit.
That time when I see
You are
you.
holding on to that anger now, and this guy's like Zobamba, and now they're fixing things, and it's like it's a very weird.
That line,
Damn.
like it's sensitive. Like when it comes to relationships,
You're gonna fight for your partner.
it's like you cannot really get involved. Obviously, like I'm shy, you try to stop the fight when you're there, but at the same time, you know that fight is still gonna go on.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what can you really do?
So like same scenario explained.
Antona, I don't know. I'm not a violent person. If it gets to violence, that's the last resort. I always I don't know. I've always found myself talking myself out of situations. So I can try to diffuse the situation by talking. You know, you know, you can. I read somewhere that some I don't know, some guy witnessed this guy beating up his girlfriend, and he didn't go there and stop them. He just went to the car, and that somehow diffused the guy, because his focus was now off this, and he was like, okay, this thing was to smoke, let's smoke, and something random, because it's true, it's very sensitive. Also to stop to petty AK-47. Now you're getting in the crossfire, and it's unfortunate that there's so much expectation for you to do something solely because you're a guy or you're a man. But realistically speaking, is it really practical for you to get involved all the time?
Is it your place?
Is it your place type of vibe? You can do the right thing in the name of being a man. Be like, okay, I can try and overpower this person for this lady to get away, but and then she's gonna go back because of Kipupilo, you know, there's Stockholm syndrome, things happen. Relationships, there's somehow so much abuse in relationships, and it's always tolerated to some extent, some people more than others. You know, some women get beatings and still go back, and you can't fault them. You can't you can't really reach out and help someone unless if they are reaching out first.
Yeah.
You know, you can be like, no man.
Like that scenario is like only when she asks for help, that's when we try to step in. Cause you know, these cases in Vanna, it's like you never know when to and stuff like that.
But I mean, I'm feeling like he's killing her. Do something.
Yeah.
Like you see that this nigga is
bad.
These are injuries that could like end in hospital. Then you can be like, actually you're pushing this thing like you're playing with fire here. Because
comment down below what you think about that.
Yeah, it's a very, very tricky. Obviously for you, I feel like for your woman it's simple. I mean, but I have a question, Donna. Both for a random woman and your woman. Okay, let me go with your woman. You're vying on the street in the media, keep eating. Buy quarter maybe. Maybe that day you felt like eating some local food. Very pitbull in Dwana. Like le pitbull in Bonne from Ferrati, I'm gonna jump.
Guys.
What? You're vying with your mate. There's this expectation that you need to protect her because you're a cheater.
Yo, my woman. How long is this relationship first?
I don't know. It doesn't matter how
it's
long.
Important.
Maybe it's but let's say it's just intense. Like you have this person, it's your mate, bro. Like you're investing on this person.
Yeah.
Oh, if I'm really investing.
Then I get pitbull. Let's think about this.
I'll stay.
Stay and do what?
I don't know.
It's a dog.
I don't know.
It's a different
I'll
beast.
try kicking it. I don't know. I'll stay.
A pitbull.
Only because
You'll
it's
stay.
You. Only because. But otherwise, if it's fresh out, if I'm clapping or something, guys, I never run when I see dogs, and it's not because I'm trying to be a hero. It's because I'm the type of person when I'm scared, I freeze. Mari pitbull, ne German Shepherd.
Yeah, you.
Anyanaka.
Jerry.
Yeah, it depends. Like I think I would react from her instincts. If she's a type to like react fast, I think I'll run. But if she's kind of slow, I think I'll try to protect her.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I've been chased by dogs. Like I've had a situation. I was gonna question me a date. I mean, I know that I'm not faster than a dog, so there's really no need to run. Bro. You look for a tree or a wall. It's that simple. If you're dating me, we'll have this discussion on our first date.
So if she can't climb a wall,
it's a conversation that you must have. Like
a conversation you must have, but when it happens, it's different from the conversation.
But I'm having the conversation to let you know that I don't need to be faster than this dog.
Okay.
I just need to be faster than you. So save yourself.
Right, dude, I actually used to have a friend who then that gent used to be like got robbed so many times, guys. Like even by girls, like he's been robbed so many times, ne?
Swag.
Like I remember he was telling me he once told his girlfriend that if ever we get robbed, run. Don't stop, don't try play, we run it.
Yeah, I think.
You see, but it's a conversation they had.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, even when I was with Abu Oscar and Mete, like this guy, he get lucky. It's electronic, so it was closing slowly, and those dogs saw us and they ran. There was this huge tree dog. And I was like, there's really no need, because I was wishing. Oscar decided, and because I don't know what happened around the corner. So if we dating, I'm finna tell you that, look, if the situation happens, I don't need to be faster. Do you understand?
So does your current girl die for this shit? Like we all spoke about it.
If she doesn't, no, actually we did. She comes.
Can she run?
We got tall, bruh. I think she's 5'11" or 6 foot. I don't know. So we both slow. So islahla or ribonda. The best. No matter how much adrenaline you have, unless if we shoot a Marvel movie, but core.
Perfect.
Spin the Bottle is brought to you by Lamula.
Alright guys, you know how we do it. Usually after chopping down the topic and picking people's brains, we jump straight into checking people's DMs. But this time around we're not gonna do that because we've checked Zuko's DMs and we know the boy's dry, game's whack, swag.
Guys, desert,
Joke.
like no saliva.
But we've got a huge, it's a massive, like BBC.
Oh shit.
Jokes, guys. We've got a huge
I didn't see
announcement.
that coming.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when I said it, I was like, fuck, why did I even do the thing? Anyway, we've got a huge announcement. Uzuko's just gonna chop it down because he knows more. He's like the main man, the main guy.
Oh guys, I am so nervous for this. I get nervous a lot these days, man. Like shit.
So what's happening?
So guys, it's hot, man.
This is easy. Just say it.
Okay, guys. The reason why we stopped. Am I too loud, Njabul?
Yeah, you can. A bit
Yeah,
louder.
it's like,
Yeah. I'm becoming freezer. Right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The reason why we kind of like slowed down the show of the year. 2020 was a pandemic, so like we're all paranoid about who's diseased and who's not. So 2021, the reason why we delayed was because we all had different stuff in our lives in terms of school, work, and whatever. So I, for one, went to a different province. And so I had this idea, and I felt like I couldn't speak about it through the phone with my fellow workmates. So I had this idea that I'd come up here in Joburg and ask for blessings or whatnot. And they keen about it. So we were thinking we do a Virile Lounge Makanda, formerly known as Gram Style. And yeah, so we're gonna like change back and forth, like not episode by episode, like season for season. So every like 3 months, it's gonna be Joburg, Gram Style, Joburg, Gram Style. So that's that.
Yeah. We're expanding from Johannesburg to Grey Town. Who knows, one day maybe we'll be in your town, Pretoria, Bloem, wherever. Because we're trying to get bigger, we're trying to get massive, we're trying to reach masses that we've never reached before. Please subscribe, guys. Tell your people to subscribe because things that are coming, trust me, you want to stay true. Anyway, guys, that's it for myself. Zuko, any last words?
Yeah, bro. When last did you masturbate?
Oh
Any
shit.
last words from you, Jay?
When last did you masturbate?
Any last words, bro?
Nah, I'm serious though.
When last did I... Ladies and gents,
Yeah.
This nigga asked me on.
You also say.
He asked me on a next the episode. I think it's titled Masturbating. I forgot to ask him back.
masturbating is normal.
It is.
And you do it too, right?
It is normal.
Zuko, masturbating, dude. When last, boy?
I don't know. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. But are you...
And I felt awkward. I'm like, I should have asked him back. When last did you masturbate? We're on live television. Don't lie. You swore.
When last did I masturbate? Today.
Oh shit.
To what? What?
I'm loyal to X videos.
BBC.
I'm loyal to X videos, bro.
BBC, ne?
.com.
No, BBC. But I like Ebony. I won't even lie, bro.
Fat,
I see
skinny,
some
position.
Damn, you guys are asking me personal questions, but let me see what's my go-to?
Oily.
Crimpy or
Crimpy.
Mm.
What the fuck
Cream
is
pie.
that?
It's when like the man's genital is covered in the woman's, and it's a
Cream pie.
missionary, so that the angle of the camera is like from the top, like a drone, and then you can see it. Yeah, that shit gets me there, dog. Or
I've never heard of this.
if it's doggy or a woman on top, like the camera angle from behind, it definitely has to be.
Filmmakers, Engel.
Definitely, you guys asked me, and I'm telling you. Listen, bruh. Thing is, people make this whole porn thing and masturbating thing taboo. And if you think about it, 98% of the internet is porn. And
True.
Pornhub and X videos gets more views than YouTube, bruh. It's a
True, but it's also psychological thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Most of us, our first sexual encounter before we do it is porn. So, yeah, man, it's a thing, I guess. And yeah, my hand lives far, so I had to help myself. You guys do it too. I'm feeling like you know.
Me?
Oh.
Oh. I don't do that shit.
Okay, guys. How do you usually close the shit?
I do shoutouts.
Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. Could you follow us?
Wait. Actually, who's presenting the Virile Lounge Graham's time, bro?
I don't know.
You can't do this.
I'm joking, for real. Like, I haven't even planned who's gonna be on the show or not. I'm keen in hosting, only cause, I feel like I'm ready, man. Like, I might fuck up. I will fuck up.
There have been.
Y'all can even cancel me. It's fine. It's fine. So, I'll be hosting it, and with I have someone in mind. I've been asked and stuff like that. And so how do you usually close the show?
Do it your way, dog. Do it your way.
Okay, let's try.
This is an audition. Let's go.
Okay. Alright, guys, that was the episode of Zuko IV, the most gorgeous man in the planet universe.
Fuck that. No, you can't. That's my shit. Do it your way. Fuck no.
And
that's my shit.
today's topic was
Copyright.
fighting for women versus fighting for your woman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know we started a lot of stuff here, but if ever you're thinking gang times about stuff, just do it. You know?
Just go.
But
He's not what I was thinking, and he's actually thinking about what to say.
but anyways, follow us on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We out here. We love you guys.
No, wait. YouTube, we subscribe. We don't follow.
I know, like you said, when you make a mistake, you just vibe, dog. You just, if you think gay, just vibe.
Yo, this episode was fun, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Shawty telling me she wanna go far. She won't give me up for 24 hours. Cameras rolling, popping phony, gun your scars.